to the buoy and back. He's the one who braves the teeming ShopRite in Blackbrook to stock up on all the best junk food, with some veggies and oatmeal thrown in for good measure. Early mornings, he'll take the kids bird watching. And late at night, he'll make hot chocolate after they've been playing Marco Polo in the lake beneath the stars, cords of hair sending icy water dripping down their backs. Now the sun, slowly gathering force, emerges from behind a cloud, and abruptly a thick ray lands on their cool skin. John yowls playfully, like an animal. He grabs Lulu's hand and propels himself into the water. She lets out a scream. A second later, Lulu shoots up from the sparkle of the lake, sputtering. John races away from her toward the big float, leaving behind a trail of blocky white caps that peter out as they near the shore. Katie watches the two of them. The wind whips her hair into her eyes. Seeing her friend in the flesh again always makes her a little shy. They said goodbye not far from this very spot last September, and now it is June again, an endless cycle. Each year, Lulu comes to visit Eagle Lake, and each year they silently catalog the infinitesimal changes that have taken place since they last saw each other. This year, the changes in Lulu are more dramatic. Longer legs, a rounder face, and her lips are fuller, her dark eyes more angled than before. A new tone to her voice betrays a hint of skepticism, a secret not yet shared. Though she doesn't show it, Katie is self-conscious in the red string bikini she's had forever. Her body has changed, too, in ways she doesn't like. Heavier breasts, stronger muscles, that slight curve of her belly. She feels old and young at the same time. To her, the world is uncertain and wide open, full of unknown possibility. There is noise around her, and silence, too. The silence of the woods, which to her seems almost loud as it hums inside her. Happiness laced with agitation, impatience, contradictions everywhere. Lulu is racing after John, though she has no hope in hell of catching him. He has swum into the darkness under the big float, which bobs high on 8 empty oil barrels. All you can see from the shoreline are the shadows slung underneath the barrels, illuminated briefly by slivers of light, then plunged into darkness again as John tips the float back and forth. It is a dare. Will Lulu swim under there to catch him? When the girls were little, they were too afraid to swim underneath the float with its ropey, glistening spider webs hovering just above the shadowed water. Katie sits on the grass by the pile of clothes they tossed to one side. She tilts her head back and looks up at the sky, inhaling the smell of ferns and mud and a lingering hint of her father's body odor. Above her, the clouds vanish, and the sky is a flawless blue, full of promise. This summer will be different. She can feel it in her bones. Part 1. 1. June 2016. Katie had hated the sound of a ringing telephone ever since she was a teenager. Relentless, jarring, the way it broke into the moment, insisting that whatever the caller had in mind was more important than whatever you were doing. Today, when the phone jolted her awake, it wasn't even 8 o'clock yet. A Saturday morning. The sheets were warm, imbued still with the loamy smell of sex, and Katie smiled to herself, thinking of Zev. He'd been waiting for her at the apartment when she got home from work last night. Before she'd even shrugged off her suit jacket, he'd pulled her limp dress shirt out from the band of her skirt, placed his hands on the skin of her waist, and lifted her off her feet, carrying her to the bed.